'cause I'm the tax man. Yeah, I'm the tax man.
Hey y'all, it's your buddy Chuck again, and we're back at it on Tuesday, April 15th, tax day. Hope everybody's paid their taxes. I know I paid mine. $6,000 worth. Anyway, we are back at it in Kingsland. Got here about 11 o'clock. It's 11:30 now. We declined a bunch of orders. And now we've just accepted one just out of desperation. I don't know. It's $6 for 3-point-something miles. It's a Subway on DoorDash. All right, here we go to Subway, y'all. Pick up our first order of the day.
We don't have the doctor paper in the bottles.
Ah.
So you can.
Oh, okay.
That's why you're looking for doctor paper.
Yes, I was.
Doctor paper somehow.
Good seeing you again. It's been forever.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
Lay's Classic.
Yes, sir. It should be on the bottom.
Okay, thank you. All right, y'all, we got our Subway picked up. It was only going 2-point-something miles from Subway to the customer. But I've talked about this neighborhood a bunch of times. It's just hard to get to. There's no good way to get there. It's 25 miles an hour, million stop signs. It's just a pain in the butt. It'll be fine, though. $6. Woohoo! All right, y'all. Thanks for your business. Have a wonderful day. Y'all, things aren't going so great. I'm just not getting any orders, or not any worth accepting. A lot of the time, just getting no orders at all. But we just accepted a pretty bad order. $9 for 9 miles, basically. But here's the deal. I was driving home. I was leaving. And I ended my dash. But when I did, they said that Kingsland was busy and, estimating 1 to 3 minutes between orders. So I started dashing again and got this $9 order. It's basically delivering right where I was when I got the order. So we're driving 4.5 miles to Little Caesars Pizza and then 4.5 miles back west where we were. And I may leave Kingsland then. I don't know. See what happens after I drop this off. But it's been bleak out here, man. I've seen so many $2, $3, $4, $5 orders on Uber and DoorDash. It's just not enough money to fool with it. It's not enough money to risk having to stand and wait in a restaurant for a long time for an order. I don't know. Anyway, Little Caesars is, of course, notoriously slow, but we're so far away from there that I figure maybe it'll be ready by the time we get there. I gotta find a pizza bag in the car somewhere. Thanks.
What was the other sauce? Was it garlic butter or ranch?
Were you asking me? Oh, let me check.
Ranch. There you go.
All right, thank you.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too. All right, y'all, we got our Little Caesars. It was in the little compartment ready to go. We punched in a 3-digit code. The door popped open and we took the pizza out. And we're heading west to drop it off. But we got an Uber Eats order, $7 for, I don't know, 4 miles maybe. And it's picking up at KFC, which is on my way. And it's also going west. So I think we'll just dirty stack them. Haven't decided yet who I'm going to drop off first. Hey there. I've got an Uber Eats order for Megan.
Can I see the proof of pickup?
I'm sorry?
The proof of pickup?
Yeah. Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
No drinks. No drinks with it. All right, y'all, so we've got our dirty stack in the car. Both orders are going quite a ways west. I really would like to deliver the Uber first, just because an Uber customer can yank the tip. But it makes more sense to deliver the DoorDash order first. Here's the deal. They're both going quite a ways west, but the Uber order is going farther west. The DoorDash order is going west, but then a little turn to the south, a couple of miles south.
In a quarter mile, proceed straight on West King Avenue using the right lane.
And the DoorDash order is supposed to be delivered 5 minutes before the Uber order. So the Uber order, I'm pretty sure, will be right on time. You know, it's just a question of whether or not the customer's sitting there watching his or her phone
Proceed straight on West King Avenue.
and seeing me take a detour.
Turn left onto Southwest Street.
But yeah, I think I got to do the DoorDash order first. I think I better do that. And then the Uber Eats order will be, it's going to this subdivision called the Meadows, which is way out on the west side of town. And it's going to be very tempting to just go on home, which I may very well do. All right, Zachary, thanks for your business, brother. Have a wonderful day. All right, y'all, we got our DoorDash Little Caesars dropped off on time. And
Turn right on West William Avenue.
it was, by the way, it was 1 mile south to the DoorDash customer. Now 1 mile back north to get back on Highway 40 to head to the Uber Eats customer. So, you know, I want a total of 2 miles out of the way. Shouldn't be a big deal.
Turn left on West King Avenue.
And this Uber Eats KFC is going to be delivered right on time, basically. No harm, no foul, I think. So we got 9 plus 7, $16 and change, maybe 16 and a half bucks or so. Pretty cool. I like maximizing my earnings like this. Good afternoon, Megan. Oh, sorry, puppy. Sorry, puppy. All right, thanks for your business. Have a wonderful day. All right, y'all, we just accepted an Uber Eats order for Firehouse subs. It's like $12.50, but it's going 8 miles, going to Harriet's Bluff Road, and then a subdivision off Harriet's Bluff Road called Deerfield Village. Gated subdivision. I'm going to have a gate code. I hope they gave me one. Anyway, let's go to Firehouse Subs here and pick up. Probably just go home after this. Yeah, I got an Uber Eats order. Scott M. Fantastic. Thank you, buddy.
Sir, you have a great day.
You too. All right, y'all. The Firehouse Subs was sitting there ready to go, which is unusual. So that took 2.8 seconds, and now we're just going to hop on I-95 right here and go 4 miles north and then about 3 miles east. Then we'll just get on Coleraine Road and go home with 40 bucks or something. It's been terrible. You know, it's starting to make me wonder, you know, should I try to work my way up to platinum? Would it be any better if I was platinum? I don't know. Hey, how you doing?
Good. Sorry about that gate code.
Oh, that's all right. Sometimes that gate's open.
I used to have it on the app as like
Yeah.
delivery instructions.
Yeah.
They removed it for some reason. I keep forgetting to put it back on.
It was fine. You answered quick.
Yeah, I'm hungry. So.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you,
Have a
sir.
great day, buddy. 7 miles. Lake Hampton. I don't want to go down to Lake Hampton Road, do I? That 875. I don't really want to do that. All right, y'all, we're back in Folkestone and just got offered $8.75 by DoorDash to deliver Burger King 7.4 miles. I don't know. I'm just not in the mood for that. It's late. I'm hungry. It was a miserable day today. I don't even know how much money we made, like 35 bucks or something in 2 hours. We only worked from about 11 to 1, I think. So, I don't know. $17 an hour. Pretty pitiful. And I'm really starting to wonder. I don't know, the time that I spent, you know, it's a Tuesday. Maybe there was nothing going on in Kingsland. But the time I spent sitting doing nothing, waiting for an order, and then all the $2, $3, $4 orders I saw today, makes me wonder if I should try to work my way back up to platinum. I don't know. Man, it would it would be some real suffering involved delivering a bunch of stupid orders. I don't know if I can do it. I'm going to think about it. But anyway, that's it, y'all. It was a really slow day. Hey, and by the way, that little dirty stack I did, the orders went together better than I was afraid they were going to. They were both going west, but one kept going just straight west. The other one, I had to veer off to the south. But as it turns out, it wasn't as far of a detour as I thought it was going to be. It was only 1 mile out of the way and then 1 mile back. So, you know, a reasonable person shouldn't be really bothered by that. And I got the Uber Eats order delivered 1 minute late. But anyway, that full tip came through. I got the amount that I was supposed to get. So evidently the customer wasn't bothered by the 1 minute late. But anyway, y'all, that was pretty pathetic. I'm pretty sure we did $15.25 on DoorDash, and then $19.70 or something. Yeah, about $35 in 2 hours, possibly 2 hours and 5 minutes or so. Anyway, that's it, y'all. Maybe it'll be better tomorrow. I hope so. Thanks for riding along with me. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I appreciate it. Y'all stay safe out there. We'll see you tomorrow.
Buried out on the outskirts of town.